Painless ways to save money right now. Hi, I'm Eva. I'm the founder of Fierce Rich Money. And today we're going to talk about painless ways to save money right now. And this is also my first sponsored post. So we'll get into the details of that later. So subscriptions, streaming services, all those things. Do you have them? Do you need them? Do you need all of the streaming services? Do you? Here's the thing. You can cancel them, and then in a few months, when things are financially better, you just resubscribe to them. And in that time that you didn't have them, you'll be getting tons of deals in your email. So keep that in mind. Maybe you'll get a better price. I know when I went to cancel one of the streaming services, you get the, are you sure you're going to miss XYZ shows? So what they do to get you to stay, they then give you a good deal. So you have to decide then, is it a good enough deal to keep you as a subscriber? So that's totally up to you. If you don't know what you subscribe to, and I'm not judging at all, I know this happened to me where I had subscribed, someone in my house had subscribed to something and I didn't realize it. So one thing you can do is call your credit card companies and tell them you lost your card. So anything that's being charged on those cards, any subscription services, you'll get emails the next month saying, hey, we can't bill you. You need to update your credit card information. Maybe then you'll be like, I subscribed to that. I don't remember. So something to keep in mind. One way to do it very easily. So other subscription services like beauty boxes. Do you need Ipsy, Birchbox, FabFitFun, Allure? I will say this about FabFitFun box. I will always subscribe to that. Always. I love it. That box brings me so much joy, and what you get for the price of it, it is so worth it. When I was going through my financial difficulties, I kept the box. It made me happy. I just wouldn't shop the edit sales, which was tough. So I would go in, pick my stuff, and then just avoid the website as much as possible, or the app, actually. So decide. You have to decide what's right for you. You don't have to cut everything, but keep in mind, if you are in debt, cutting a service for a couple of months can help you. Okay? So that was number one. Number two, dining out. I love to eat out. I also love to cook. But eating out is great. Do you eat out too much? Take a look at that. Stop eating out so much. That's really simple. If you're eating out 3-4 nights a week, maybe, cut it down to like 2 nights a week. You don't have to cut it down to 0, though if you can, great. But if you can cut it down to 1 or 2 nights a week, that will definitely save you money. So we're being sponsored, and I'm really excited about it. We're being sponsored by me. I'm sponsoring this. So there is the Fierce Rich Money course. Details are below. It's really a great course. I spent so much time pouring heart and soul into this thing. It's everything I did to get out of debt. So it's not, theoretical stuff. It worked. It worked for me. I know other people it worked for. So the link again is down below. It is an introductory price because it's new, and also because I'm still in the process of recording video for it. So right now it's all worksheets and chapters. It's over 250 pages, so it's a lot. It's definitely a lot of work. You're gonna have to put into it a lot. Don't think it's hey, I can just read this and I'll be out of debt in 2 weeks. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So you are going to have to put in work. It's broken up into 2 sections. obviously the budgeting part and all of that. But the other section is about mindset, and that's really that's the toughest part because we don't realize how much our mindset affects everything. So, and then bonus chapters on things the financial people don't tell people like us. So there's stuff on credit cards and redlining. If you don't know what that is, get the book or get the course and you'll learn. And reverse redlining also. So I'm really proud of it, and get it now at a cheaper rate. So because once I start recording the videos for it, the price will go up. And so that's it. So I am the sponsor. I'm really proud of myself. So, all right, let's move on. Back to cooking instead of dining out so much. Shop smartly. So, when you grocery shop, download the app, your store loyalty card, use that. I know on the app, the grocery stores will have coupons. So before you go into the store, just scan, scroll, pretend it's Tinder for food, and just pick what you want. Or I should say swipe, right? So definitely do that. Stores, get on their emailing list, but set up a separate email just for stores, because they will send you so many emails, but they'll have deals in them. So, you need sneakers, you just scroll, find the store that had the deal, but set up a separate email just for that. Also, this way you're not tempted, you get the notification ooh, look at that store I love just sent me a 20% off coupon. I'm going to have to stop after work today. So separate email, no notifications when you're in the store buying just what you need. Then look on your phone and check the emails. Okay. So yeah, so shop wisely. Cash back apps. So I love Fetch rewards. That's what we use. Oh, and Rakuten, which used to be Ebates, also use them. Definitely use them. Ibotta's good also. I don't use that as much because the stuff they have on there really aren't too many things that we buy, but they're really good also. Keep in mind, this is not a side hustle. I've seen the finance experts and budgeting experts and frugality experts call it a side hustle. It is not a side hustle, which, at the end, I'm going to link my video on side hustles. Really, it's me ranting. So, but definitely use them. Fetch rewards, we use all the time. You just take a picture of your receipt and you upload it. It's great. So we've gotten, I think last year, $100 in gift cards. That's not a side hustle. Okay, $100 over 12 months, not a side hustle. So definitely recommend that. Back to cooking and dinner. Don't buy generic just because it's cheaper. Sometimes the generic brand is great, and sometimes the generic brand's actually even better than the fancy designer brand. And yes, I'm looking at you, ShopRite potato chips. So sometimes, it's not as good. So one time in particular at our house, I bought generic or store brand of frosted mini wheats. And you know what? We had one bowl and that was it, and it went in the trash. So I saved 75 cents over buying the fancy designer one and threw it out. So actually it ended up costing me money. So don't automatically go for the generic if you're not going to eat it. But again, there are great generic products that we use all the time and that are cheaper. So, all right. So those are some tips. I've got a ton of them. I'll do another video because this one's getting too long. And I will link in the description somewhere here or there the side hustles. And down below in the description box will be a link to my website and the course. And, thanks for watching until the end. And I hope you got value from this. Thanks.